So guys, Wembley, we are Manchester United and we are going to Wembley. Do you know that song? We are going to Wembley, guys. We are going to Wembley and we are going to Wembley to play a semi-final for the second consecutive year in a row. Last season, we played against Brighton. It all ended in penalties. And I think it was Pascal Gross went ahead to miss. And Victor Lindelof came in through and obviously sealed it off. Then this time round, we are going to play what we call Coventry City, a team of the championship. I think they are third in the championship and they are trying to obviously come to the Premier League. A side that can come in through and really shock us, but all we know, we will really knock them out. So we are here to do the player ratings. Coming in late, but we had to start with this. Other than anything else onto this beautiful YouTube channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. And it's time that we went ahead obviously to bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is concerned about these player ratings. The Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak. First week done. It's now 8 days into your month of fasting. And for the Christians, I think they've gone ahead to fast for 27 days, right? 27 days. 13 left to obviously celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So we wish you the best from all your fasting, and let's get into the player ratings. Rock and David is my name. You know, you can as well tell me exactly where you're watching in from, and you can as well become a member of this channel, right? Also continue to subscribe because we want to hit that magic number, and that magic number is none other than, what's the magic number? 17,000 subscribers. You know, we are left with 90 subscribers to do that. So let's get into the player ratings. Goalkeeper Andre Onana, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. Put up all the saves. His ball distribution was on point. I've gonna hate to see people coming out and really spreading a narrative that would have gonna hate to fist that ball out of the area. And you ask yourself, even world-class goalkeepers that you people hail do that. He did his job. He did his job. But ask yourself, where was Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Right? Because Aaron Wan-Bissaka was supposed to be marking Mohamed Salah. But Bissaka, he was just looking like a pedestrian. And he was like trying to really not move. So I don't blame Andre Onana. He did everything right. And there is nothing he did wrong. And for him to really do that job and save that ball, it was enough for him. But where are we? Now, the even goals of Man United have gone ahead to score, right? That have gone ahead obviously coming through and really go inside. For example, the goal of Mctominay that he scored the first goal. Garnacho goes in for a curling effort. The goalkeeper Kahela goes ahead to fist it from his goal area and it lands into the vicinity of Mctominay. So you come out and blame the goalkeeper that he would have gone ahead to punch it and really take it from the direction of this guy. So it's all about the defenders of Liverpool. Where were they when the goalkeeper fisted all palmed that ball into the 6 yards area? Where were they to either unsettle Mctominay to get a clean sheet, to get a clean unpressed goal, or else to obviously stop him from really hitting that ball? That is it. 8 out of 10 for Andre Onana. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Guys, there are people we need to give their props because this guy hasn't been playing the game of football for like 2-3 months. We all know that. And him returning back from injury, playing 71 minutes for the club of Man United, you know, defending one of the deadliest left attacking midfielders in the world, very fast, that is Diaz, and Diaz never really had a go past this young man. He deserves the credit. That's why he gets an 8.5 out of 10 for me. He deserves it because what else are you going to give this man? He's from injury, he put in a shift, closed down very well. Oh, sorry, he was not playing. He was playing against Mohamed Salah, right? He was playing against Mohamed Salah, and he pocketed Mohamed Salah. You know, he pocketed Mohamed Salah because the only time Salah was effective was when he came up and really put that ball into the back of the net, and that was the only loose end he really had to get. But the rest, he really had to do very, very well into that game. So I'm giving him an 8.5 out of 10. Bissaka was unreal on the day. Dalot, oh my God, played as a right back, shifted in the central defense at a certain point. But one thing you never one thing people I've not gonna hate to mention later about Dalot is how Ten Hag has gone ahead to really get him as the player responsible for doing the Alejandro Martinez job when we are starting the ball. You've gone ahead to see to it that he's the man that inverts in the midfield to obviously get that ball because he's a press-resistant player. And yesterday, on several occasions, I saw Diego Dalot inverting into the midfield to do the needful, and you saw him do that a lot. And guys, I think next season he's going to be the best right back in the league. Right now, few right backs can even come close to him. I think next season he's going to be the best right back in the league. That is Diego Dalot for you, and I really went ahead to love everything that has gone ahead to do onto that beautiful game of football. So Amad Diallo, 8.5 out of 10. He was really unreal, defended very well, and a lot really went into his vicinity, and I really went ahead to love that about him. So that is the man himself, Amad Diallo, and I think went ahead to do the needful, defended very well. I get him an 8.5 out of 10. Even going forward, he was really good. Switch of play, he was really very aggressive. His awareness was really on point. Defending, you remember that sliding tackle he made when Cody Gakpo had been released by McAllister? So defensively and offensively, he was really great. 8.5 out of 10. Then I get Rafael Varane, the Rolls Royce. He really did his job. Out of the 2 goals that we conceded, there is no goal. You are going to come up and really defend it onto the defender. By the way, all the 3, you don't. It was because that our midfield really let these players really run into this, and we lacked compactness into the midfield. So Rafael Varane, he gets an 8 out of 10 for me. He really did his job. The other player that played in that game was Victor Lindelof, an 8 out of 10 for him. Very good, getting the ball, showing confidence, building from behind, and they closed down Darwin Núñez. They never gave him a way to shine and really torment us. And that's the beauty of the central defense. Each and every time you see to it that the centre forward has been closed down, that means those are all efforts of the central defense of your team, and this is where they coming through to get all the kudos they really deserve as a side. So that is really great for the side of Man United. We go to we go to which other side? We go to the midfield. Scott McTominay started in the midfield alongside Kobe Mainoo. And let's see how his game was by numbers. Let us see how his game was by numbers. Scott McTominay, as we see there, 100% tackles won. Very good of him. And that was a very good, well-completed effort by Scott McTominay. 58 touches, 6 out of 9 duels won, 3 shots, 2 chances created, 1 assist, 1 goal. That is Scott McTominay for you. And for me, I'm giving Scott McTominay. Do you know how much I'm giving this guy? I'm giving Scott McTominay a 9.5 out of 10 on the day. He did what he had to do. An assist and a goal, though he really missed out on 2 other chances, kept him in the game, and he kept really going, and he kept running. That is Scott McTominay for you. Having that energy that has gonna hit obviously be missing out for a lot of time. It shows you exactly what Scott McTominay is and what he can really put up or bring to the paper or bring to the big tables or to the levels. So he gets a 9.5 out of 10 from me. That is Scott McTominay for me, scoring a goal, putting in an assist, missing out on 2 chances, but the end justifies the means. So he did his job very well and went ahead to really get us off that cross. We go to Kobe Mainoo. This guy, to me, he's the best 18-year-old player in the world. Name any that challenges him. 100% dribbles completed, 100% tackles won, 75% grand duels won. That is Kobe Mainoo for you. Then we have another start, 31 passes completed, 2 interceptions, 1 key pass, and that is the dancing midfield maestro for the club of Man United. I'm going to really bring you a story where Ten Hag went ahead to let us know that this guy shouldn't be compared to anyone. That's what he's telling us, that he shouldn't be compared to anyone because he doesn't resemble any player, and he's going to have to play a lot of things by himself, and he's really doing loads and loads and loads. I'm sorry for that, but I would have to let you know that a lot of things are really coming in through, and they are going to the right direction for the club of Man United. Kobbie Mainoo, 8.5 out of 10 for me. He really 9. I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. That is Kobbie Mainoo for you. He really ran a show, and he went ahead to create some beautiful chance to Marcus Rashford. Rashford did a square pass to Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay couldn't kill off that chance. So, you know, there are certain things that are really done by a player, and you just have to say that I wish that went in. You know, I wish that went in. I think for me, that would have gone ahead to go in. So after that, let's really have a look at Garnacho. Not Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes, 8.5 out of 10 for me. He put in a shift that was really well required in there for you, and I just went ahead to really love what he really went ahead to do into that fixture. Bruno Fernandes, 8.5 out of 10 for me. He played in the central defense, he played on the right back, he played in the midfield, he played everywhere, and he led his team to go to the side of the semi-finals down in Wembley. So we go, that is the midfield three. We go to Alejandro Garnacho. This guy was really unreal. Garnacho's game by numbers. 20 passes completed, 6 shots, 5 shots created, 5 crosses, and 1 assist. I don't know why that of Anthony has not gone ahead to be given to him, but he was involved in 3 goals. The first one, you remember what he did? He went ahead and really crossed that ball. So he shot that ball to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper really fisted it, all pound it into the vicinity of this guy. Into the vicinity of what's the name of the guy? Scott McTominay, to score the first goal. The second goal, he's the man that tries to obviously put that ball in the back of the net, blocked by the defenders, and Anthony just half turns and really scores that goal. Then the other guy is all about the third goal for the Hamad Diallo assist. I think that was really great of Garnacho, and for me, Garnacho gets a 9.5 out of 10. We go to Marcus Rashford. I think would have gone ahead to really get much more in the first 30 minutes of the game. You know, the half-hour mark was supposed to be our time to really kill off these games, but we didn't kill off them, and it was really very, very bad for us as a side of Manchester United. So for me, I felt bad about that, but Rashford really scored the third goal, and he really had good. 89% passes completed, 5 chances created, 4 shots, 2 big chances created, and 1 goal. That is Marcus Rashford for you, and went ahead to put in the Rashford really had a chance to kill off the game. Some people say he would have gone ahead to be offside, but did they review it? They didn't. So don't come out and say that would have gone ahead to be offside. Would have gone ahead to kill off the game. But Rashford, a 9 out of 10 for me. And I think this is the best rating I've gone ahead to give Marcus Rashford this season. Not so. And after that, Marcus Rashford, we got Rasmus Hojlund returning from injury, looking as he looked. An 8 out of 10 for me is what I'm giving this man, because he was doing the best out of the best in here for you. So after that, we happen to really get to the other subs that came on through. Harry Maguire, 8.5 out of 10, defended very well and really closed down every bit of this game of football. Then the other guy that really had to do the needful was Anthony. 8.5 out of 10 for me. Scores the equalizer. That was the most important goal that kept us going into the extra time. That is Anthony for you. So after Anthony, there is Amad Diallo. I get him a 9.5 out of 10. He did the needful and did the wonderful. Mason Mount, good to see him back on the field of play. Obviously, he gets himself what we call a 7 out of 10. Which other substitute came on through? Because there are 5. Maguire, Anthony, Amad Diallo, they brought on Amad Diallo, right? Let me check here. They brought on Amad Diallo, 1, Mason Mount, 2, Anthony, 3, Maguire, 5, and let me see. There is a 5th player that came on, Christian. I had forgotten Christian Eriksen, an 8 out of 10 for me. So my man of the match is Amad. So my man of the match is, I'm really confused, Scott McTominay, Amad Diallo, or Alejandro Garnacho. Guys, I give it to Garnacho. Garnacho is my man of the match. Involved in 3 goals, and all those 3 goals were really important. The first one that opened up the score sheet, the equalizer to make it 2-2 to go into the extra time, and thirdly, it was all about him releasing Amad Diallo to really win. Garnacho is my man of the match. Ten Hag, 8.5 out of 10 for his tactics that really went ahead to work on well. Bye-bye.